Hello guys, how are you today? I hope you're having a great start of the week. And today I'm going to talk about which social media platforms to be on and which one to focus on to reach your audience. This was a question asked by Nikki from Competa Escapes. You were wondering if your audience was on Instagram or on Facebook, if they were really interested on those platforms. So the first things I would say, uh, hello, Sarah. I'm happy to see you here. If you're like joining, don't hesitate to say hello and drop your questions, every question that you have on social media platform. Say in the comment which one you're using, which one you see the most engagement, and which one you're like unsure of how to use. And I will be happy to reply at the same time in the live. So the first thing that I wanted to say, social media, it's not only about getting engagement. It's also about building credibility, building trust. If like, I would suggest you to have at least an account on Facebook and on Instagram, even though you're not super consistent on all of those social media platforms. You want to have accounts on there. Why? Because you want to build up your brand. You want people to know, okay, she's someone I can trust. That person is on those different social media accounts, and at least create, a profile which has at least a feed which is kind of, you have something on it. You don't want to just create, put a name, and that's it. No, you want to, for instance, on Instagram, you want to have at least 9 pictures when you create your profile. On Facebook, you want to have like the cover pictures, the links, the opening times, all those things uh, like filled out, and some posts as well. And then you want to decide where to focus where you focus your energy. I would advise to, if you can, to be on the different platforms, but if you want, because consistent is very much important. It's like the most, like that's one keyword is consistency when you're on social media. So if you feel overwhelmed and you cannot be on all of the platforms, be consistent at least on one. Be present every day on one post, on one platform. And on which platform you can be, I would ask, because this is, again, asking for engagement is very important, and asking people, your audience, for help in a way, or for tips. Ask them, as I did, in fact, in a group some time ago, and you all said that mostly you were more spending most of your time on Facebook. That's why I'm more present on Facebook than on Instagram, that I'm not using anymore for my business, because my people are not on Instagram that much, or they're not confident on Instagram, but they are on Facebook. And in fact, all of the people usually are on Facebook, but some will spend more time on Facebook, some will spend more time on Instagram, depending on like what they like to do, depending on their age, of course. And some people are saying, like, for instance, hello, Sarah, hello, Jay, hello, Alison, nice to see you today. It's much better since I am in Brazil, because kind of the same time as most of you. It's better to speak with you live. Otherwise, before, when I was in Europe, I was doing my live alone, but you were seeing the replay, which is also fine. So what you have also to think about, and I forgot your name, from Nikki from Competa Escapes. You were saying that your audience is kind of older and they might not be on Instagram but more on Facebook. Yes, but you also have to think who is on Facebook, their children, their grandchildren. If they find your place an amazing place, you have to think as well who are planning the vacations. If it's some family reunions, for instance. I don't know for you, Nikki, if there are some family reunions, but I know that some of people working with me, they are like Melanie, for instance. She has a lot of family reunions, and not always though that are the grandparents who are booking the places. Like for my family, when we do a family reunion, usually it's my father, So it's like he's on Facebook, but if it's me who is booking, then I would be more looking for places on Instagram. So you have to be as well, not only where your target audience is, but where their family are, because they can recommend your place. That's one important thing. Again, another thing, I was talking the last on Sunday about Pinterest, and a lot of you are not on Pinterest, I think, or are on Pinterest, but not for your business. Pinterest is really to create traffic to your website. And the more traffic you will create, even though your audience is not on Pinterest, this doesn't matter much, even though like a lot of people who are traveling are on Pinterest, and even though if they are not, their Pinterest results are happening also on Google, and everyone is looking on Google. So being on Pinterest is helping you to rank also higher on Google for your place with your Pinterest account. And even though, as I say, your target audience is not on Pinterest, the people who are on Pinterest will bring traffic to your website. And the more traffic you have on your website, the better it is for Google, and the higher you will rank, which is what you want, to rank higher on Google when people are doing searches. So this is why those platforms are very important. Again, I would stay focused at least on one. If you can be focused on more than one, that's the best. But where to post consistently is on at least on one. And one thing that I know a lot of people are doing, which is good and bad at the same time, you have to think that Instagram and Facebook are different platforms. They are working differently. Yes, you can share, and yes, it's perfect. You can share from Instagram to Facebook. This is a great tool that they are giving you. But things that on Instagram you cannot have links. So for instance, if you have a website, you wrote a new blog post and you want to share your blog post, on Instagram you cannot share directly the blog post. They have to go to the bio. So if you want to share a blog post on your Facebook, don't just share from Instagram to Facebook, because you will not have the link. You want to publish it separately on Facebook to have the right link so that it brings you traffic. And also remember that something that I always say, don't always be kind of passive, be active, be in groups. And where there are groups, usually there are groups on Facebook, be in groups where your target audience is or their family is. About like find it with the keywords, which kind of audience you're attracting, and be posting about your place. One person who is doing this amazingly, and I see her every day in my feed because I'm her target audience. It's Samantha, who was a vegan and gluten-free bed and breakfast in France. She's posting every day about her place. Every time someone is asking about the place to travel, in the vegan groups, of course, she's posting about her place. So be sure to be active, posting actively in the groups. Not only on your page, but in the groups as well. I will put in the comments the video I did about groups, because this is like kind of a gold mine. You have to use this to get more visibility. Not only posting on your page, yes, this will bring you something, but being on groups, or even like better, some of my students are doing it, building their own groups. You will see that after a while you will have much more bookings coming. It will be much easier because you will be the reference for the area. So that was it. I want to see the questions. Just curious to know how you verify our page identities. Not sure what you mean by page identities. Jay, can you, if you're still there, can you comment to say? It's 8:30. Yes, you have 8 hours difference, and when we were in Europe, I guess, then 8 hours. You had 4 hours different for us. So maybe it was better for you. I have to do it in the morning so that you can see. For us, it's noon here. I do a lot of Facebook and occasionally Instagram. So Alison, if you're getting engagement on Facebook mostly and you're more confident on this, continue there. You have to have a presence on Instagram, but really don't feel overwhelmed. The most important is to be on the platform where you feel like where your target audience is and where you feel the most confident. the most important, as I say, is consistency. I just manage Facebook and Instagram profile for my host. Okay. Just curious to know how to verify our page identities. Just for Facebook and Instagram for my host. Again, I'm not sure about the identity. Feel free to send me an audio on direct message or comment here to say exactly what you want to verify, and I would be happy to help with this. But so today, which social media platform you want to use to reach your audience? First, think that being on different social media platform is important to build credibility and trust. Then second, think about the ones which are not that much used by your competition, like Pinterest. This is not used, but this will drive you a lot of traffic. If you know how to do it, this is like very helpful, Pinterest. And then be consistent on the platform that you're using. I will do another post about the engagements. You were asking me about this, Nikki, and I think for a lot of you it would be interesting how to get more engagement. But first, what I would ask in the groups, in the Facebook groups, where your target audience is, ask them what is their favorite social media platform, where do they spend the most time on. Then you will see, okay, where should I be? That's like, if for instance, if you're in a group of Spain lovers, I know that for you, Nikki, your place is in Spain lovers. Then ask them, like, where do you spend the most of your time on social media? Is it Instagram? Is it Pinterest? Is it Facebook? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Twitter? Ask them and see where you have to be. So that was my recommendation for today. I wish you an amazing day. Now I will spend time with my daughter because her father is going to work, and my time to work for me is kind of over. See you later. Have a good day.